I have the biggest test on the 80s tomorrow. I don't even know a thing about it. I wonder what my hair would look like if I were born in the 80s. That's not a good look. I wonder what my outfit would look like. Oh my god, that's disastrous. I wonder what kind of songs I'd listen to. Hey Desiree, how are you feeling about this project?
Actually, I'm having a lot of fun with this project. I learned a lot of interesting things about the politics. There are things that I didn't really know, and now that I know them, it's really interesting. So, after Jimmy Carter's first term as U.S. President, Reagan and Carter were head-to-head in the election. Jimmy Carter was a U.S. Democrat, and after the first term, many of the people were sick of an interfering government. Most people felt that a Democratic government no longer represented their interests and beliefs. So out with the Democrat Jimmy Carter and in with the Republican Ronald Reagan. After Carter's term, even Democrats that considered themselves liberals felt that change was definitely necessary and leaned towards Ronald Reagan, despite him being a Republican. These people were known as Reagan Democrats. Now, Reaganomics. It was a weird term to get my head wrapped around, but I think I understand it now. Balancing the budget was one of the main focuses for Reagan. Though when he was elected, not much was improving. The military was spending about $34 million an hour. The U.S. government went into more debt in the 8 years of Reagan's term than it had in its entire history. Still, people had faith in a conservative agenda, and he also had the highest approval rate of any president since Franklin Roosevelt. But I spent a lot of time looking at the political issues, and I don't really know much about the economics, which is like the prices or the jobs, so I'm going to ask Ashley. Hey Ashley, I need help looking for the prices for the 80s. I just don't know where to look. Do you know?
Hey Desiree, so you want to know about the 80s prices? Well, one of the first phones was invented, and it was about $3,000 because it was the newest thing and it took a lot of money to make. And bread that we eat every day was only 50 cents a loaf, and that is really good because 50 cents. And jeans that we wear every day were only $60, and those were the most expensive jeans there were. And the average home was only about $68,000, which is a really good deal because in today that's barely anything. And another price was the meat per pound was only 99 cents. And compared to today, that is extremely cheap.
Whoa, those prices are pretty cheap, but with the Reaganomics going on, that actually was a lot of money for them at the time. So, thanks so much, Ashley.
You're welcome, Desiree. Bye.
Bye, Ashley.